What's going on, guys? Welcome back. We're going to get right into it. The first stop is a Goodwill. Immediately upon walking in, I stumble across this Intex above ground pool pump. Intex is a great brand to look out for, and this pool pump looks like it'll make us some good money. I originally thought there was only one, but there ends up being two here, so what a great first find. After that, I find a handful of calculators. I really should know more about these things, but I do have to do my research to find out which ones are worth buying. Right underneath that is this Christmas tree stand. Looks like they're selling for around $50 and they're only asking $2.99 here. So with Christmas around the corner, I'm going to pick this up. Okay, back to the calculators. I know some HPs can be worth a lot of money, but this and the Sharp are not really worth anything. The TI-83 has corroded batteries, so we're not going to pick up that one. But this one is some sort of flight calculator, so it looks pretty good. After that, the Scooby-Doo cake pan catches my eye. It ends up being from 1999, and it looks like there's quite a few more of them, so we're going to do some research on these. It looks like most of them are worth $10 to $15 plus shipping, and they only cost $2.99, so we're going to lot them up together, and it should make a pretty decent sale. Check out all the different ones we got. My kids will love these things if nothing else. Right after that, the PC on this handle catches my eye. I know some Pampered Chef stuff can be worth a lot of money. I have no idea what this is. Obviously it's some sort of press, but no real idea what it's called, so we use Google Lens to try and figure it out. That tells us it's called an egg waffle press, so we go straight to eBay and search for Pampered Chef egg waffle. I end up seeing that there are no active or sold listings for a Pampered Chef egg waffle press, so we use more resources that are available to us. We get on Google and we end up finding that it costs $81 on Amazon. And so then we got to figure out what it costs. I end up not being able to find a price tag on it, and my local Goodwills will not sell it to you if it doesn't have a price on it, so we have to leave it behind after doing all that work. Alright, next we're in the pots and pans. I am very picky about what I pick up. Something like this needs way more cleaning than I'm willing to put in. But right next to that are these 3 Princess House frying pans. I've never seen this brand before, but it looks like it sells for pretty good money. They need minimal, if any, cleaning, and I can sell them as a set, which is nice. I priced them around $100, and I've already got watchers on them. Another brand that I'm not familiar with, but this one is Belgique Classique. They have good comps and the sell-through rate is pretty good, so this one's going to be a pickup as well. No cleaning necessary. Okay, rarely do I ever find anything like this Harley Davidson set, but with Christmas coming up, it's going to be a definite pickup. Okay, this almost never happens to me. I almost never get to fill up my cart at the thrift store, but we did today. We spent $79. Let me pull it all out and I'll see what we can, what kind of profit we can expect from all this stuff. Okay, I got 7 of these cake pans. We should make about $15 a piece on them. That's about a $100 bill in profit there. We got the Harley Davidson motorcycle set. That's about $25 profit. This is a swimming pool pump. This piece right here sells for about $50, so that's about $40 profit on this one. Have no idea what's even in this box yet, but it came with it. The Christmas tree stand, that sells for about a $50 bill. We paid 3, so that's about $40 profit on that one. And the pots and pans I got, we should see about, let's see, probably $30 on the top one and maybe $40 on the bottom, so that's at 70. 110, 150, 175, about $275 on the first stop, so that's pretty good. Please consider this your public service announcement to always return your shopping carts to their designated area. hit 6 or 8 pawn shops today, so let's hope this one is as good as that Goodwill we just left. Made good money at that one, so we'll try and do better here. Most of the pawn shops right now are a little thin on inventory, and this one is no different. The first thing that catches my eye is this monstrosity to the left here. It is a Stanley planer. What catches my eye about it is that it's got a metal body, which usually means it's a little more heavy duty than your average homeowner's tool. On top of that, the power cord is industrial, and it's literally stamped industrial on the sticker, so that's definitely a word to look out for. The profit ends up not being worth the trouble since it's so big and bulky. After that, I see this Bosch jigsaw. This is a model 1590 EVS. It's made in Switzerland. Not all jigsaws are created equal, but this one usually sells for between $80 and $100. So if we could get it around $30, it's not a bad deal. But looking it over a little closer, I noticed the power cord is damaged, so I can't take that one home with me either. There's nothing worth buying to resell in here, but I did want to show you guys the clearance section, just to show you that most pawn shops do have an area like this where they move their discounted merchandise to, and it's a good place to find profit. If I've said it once, I've said it 1,000 times, but I always check the DVDs out before leaving. The only thing that looks like it's worth buying is these first 5 seasons of Lost. Okay, I didn't find anything else at that store. I just got those DVDs, paid $10 for them, but should still see $30 in profit, so not really too bad for just a couple of minutes in the store. All right, next stop is this jeans pawn shop. This store is usually hit or miss for me, but sometimes I can hit home runs here, so we'll give it a try. The first thing that catches my eye is this crazy looking tool. It's a crimping tool. This one is made by a company called Nibco. They're asking $900, which is actually not too crazy of a price. Some of these can sell for a couple of $3,000 easily. I just mentioned clearance at the last store, and this tool has been marked down as well. It's half off right now, and it looks pretty promising. All right, I just walked out of that pawn shop. I just got the nail gun. I was able to negotiate the price down to $60, and it should sell around $200, so we should clear about $100 after fees, so not too bad. In and out of this store with nothing but a goose egg. Okay, on to the next one. We're just at another Goodwill. There is a bin store around the other side of here, but it is a little intense in there for me, and I don't like selling too many clothes, so we'll give this place a try. Okay, next up is this Cash America pawn shop. I've had good luck here in the past, so I hope I have some more today. From down the aisle, I see this big orange rigid pipe cutter. This is kind of a specialty tool, and not too many people are going to walk into the pawn shop who are in the market for such a tool. So I'm going to watch this one for a little while, and if it gets marked down to the right price, it's going to be a buy. I'm showing you this Snap-on creeper just because it is orange. Just be aware that certain colors of Snap-on and Matco and other tools can bring a premium. Okay, we actually did pretty good at that store. I picked up this Bauer 20-volt battery and charger for $3. I'll price it around $30 or $40 for the pair. I also picked up this Milwaukee set. They had it on the shelf and somebody stole the drill, so they were stuck with the 2 batteries and the charger. I mean, these things are brand spanking new. They've never been used. But I paid $45 for all of it, and one of the batteries will sell for $45, so I should do a little better than doubling my money on that one, so not too bad. All right, this is already my 6th or 7th store of the day. It's kind of getting towards the tail end of the day, so this is going to be one of our last couple of stops. I do check out a couple of things like this Makita saw because it looks brand new, but it's a little too pricey. Other than that, I don't end up buying anything here. Okay, another Goodwill. This could be my last stop of the day. Let's see how it goes. First thing that catches my eye here is this cooler. It's made by Arctic, and this is a pretty large cooler. They're only asking $9.99 for it, and it retails around $160. It looks like it's pretty clean too, so I think we're gonna pick this one up. I'm tempted to look at the plush and the golf clubs. I see so many other people doing well with these things, but I don't know too much about them, so I feel like I'm just wasting my time. So the cooler was the only thing I found. Of course, I give everything a once over before I buy it, and I end up discovering that it is practically destroyed, so no use to us. What a shame. Well, I just walked out of my last store and I was greeted with this green liquid on the ground. So I don't think we're in very good shape. It's my project car, so I don't expect it to be perfect, but man, I can't go anywhere without coolant in there. Okay, I ended up buying a case of water. I dumped a few bottles into my reservoir here and limped it home. This is not a car thread, but as you can see, it is a project car, so I won't bore you with the details, but it got me home. That's all I can really ask of it sometimes. And I mostly filled up the trunk. No real home runs today. Should make about $100 bill on the nail gun. That's pretty good. And these cake pans are interesting. I might lot them up together and look for around $100 in profit on all of them together as well. So all in all, a pretty solid day. Now the real fun starts of getting it all in the house and getting it pictured and listed so we can start making some money.